All right.
We're live. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Wagwan.
Hi, hi, everyone. It's been a long, long, long time since you guys see me, right?
Yes.
Very long time. We had some organizational changes at BERJ. Our beloved Mocha is she left the organization to pursue other things, her personal things.
Mhm.
But you can still find her on YouTube at Mocha Mazel for those who follow her. So she's still around. She's doing
Mhm.
her thing. But me, Kwame, and Tanzia are still here. And it's good to see everybody. Um, we also the online community is will no longer be active August 31st 2025. We reopened the Facebook group and that's where everyone is right now, so we're starting that back over. So
Okay.
but anyway, so I want to introduce you to a very, very, very special guest. This is Resource Roz. She was a queen
Yes.
once before and she ended up in Jamaica. So I'm gonna give the floor to her, and I'm going to let her tell her story. You ready, Ross?
Yes. Wagwan. Wagwan. I am Resource Roz. I started my journey studying my journey abroad, and I found this beautiful lady and her group on YouTube because I was just trying to find out. Let me find people that look like me. I need to see people like me that are leaving the country. So I wanted to find people who had been more seasoned. And this is when I found this group and was watching the journey and the lacks and the peace that I seen in the community. Now I
Mm-hmm.
have researched a lot of communities that are out of the country and they want to help people come, but this is the only one that felt like family. So that what made me stay zoned in to Jamaica, because when you have never left the country, and with me being a Black American, I don't know what community is. I don't know where I come from. So the closest thing to me is to be able to relate to my melanated people, my islanders, Jamaica. Jamaica's like, I used to imagine it being baby Africa, but once I got there, it was
Mm-hmm.
baby Africa to me. It was baby motherland to me. So the
Oh,
people, so I kept coming in and catching your YouTubes and catching every time I could catch you all, I was on there front and center. But
mm-hmm.
you stood out the most to me because there's a presence of you of relaxation, you owning your presence. And one thing
Uh-huh.
about my journey of moving abroad, I wanted to heal because I was traumatized in America. um, I wasn't fleeing America. I think a lot of people got that narrative that when we leave America, we're fleeing. And a lot of us had good lives in America. We just
Yeah.
knew that this is not it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very successful in America. I was a awesome wife. I have children. And
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting to find somebody that was like me, which was you. You had children, you was married, and
Mm-hmm.
so I just kept reaching out. I kept watching, and I found it was like, okay, I'm about to reach out because
Mm-hmm.
I at that time, the first question you asked me was, "Do you have your passport?" And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have my passport.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in my family had their passport. So immediately, that was my first assignment. She didn't shame me because I didn't talk to other people. She didn't shame me. She understood where I was coming from. And you do not get that amongst these other expat groups and a lot of these groups. You get
Mm-hmm.
limited because people are only out for themselves sometimes, and they're gatekeepers, because this life is a freedom life. I
Mm-hmm.
can't see why anybody would want to hold this from people, but
Mm-hmm.
people who are not emotionally intelligent, people who are not do not have humility for people. I can
Mhm.
see why they want to hold it to themselves because they act like they oppressor. Who holds things from us?
Right,
Our
right,
oppressor. So
right.
a lot of our kin folks ain't skin folks ain't kin folks. They act like they
Mhm.
people. But I just
Mhm.
kept being drawn back to this community because she was willing to talk to me. I had booked an hour consultation, and you talked to me like 2, 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I just, it gave me the strength. I said, well, let me get my passport. She gave me the blueprints that I have to do. Everything that she told me. And let me tell y'all, I didn't get there immediately. She didn't hear from me till just a couple months ago. And I was
Mhm.
starting this journey in like 2023.
Mhm.
And I came out the country by myself. My whole family is back in America. So the plot twist, having somebody, and she's still with me to this day. You don't
Mhm.
get that in other expat groups. Go over there and look at them other expat groups and look how many people are still on. Hey, y'all, I made it to the country. Where y'all at? And nobody responds to them.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or people don't even know there's a secret about a lot of people coming out the country, and they've been isolated because these groups is not letting them in, and they unaliving themselves. They are going crazy because they thought when they got out the country that they was going to have some type of community and a peace of mind. But getting back to Jamaica, why I chose Jamaica, I felt like family and community.
Mhm.
When I go on y'all groups and go into Facebook, y'all not catty at each other. Y'all not combative. If y'all out, I don't know it because I see community out of all, and I follow at least 40
Mhm.
expat groups, and
Mhm.
I have not felt I'm in Thailand now, and I'm missing Jamaica. It's a flow there. It's a feeling there. It's a realistic life there. But it's healing. It's something about. It's a lot of things that's similar to America, but it's not America. When you can
Right.
go in your backyard and grab a fruit, when you see people, you say people struggling, if they're struggling, that's their story, but I don't see struggle. I see a peace of mind. Now in America, I seen struggle.
Right.
And that was
Right.
with people with having everything. But back to this group, you just helped me along the way. You still my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
Right.
get that often. You don't
Mhm.
get that. But I also knew too that you ain't about to play with them. You don't have time for that. So I wasn't
Right.
about to come and be no tie kicker and keep calling. I was gonna call you and I'm like, look,
Mhm.
I'm out the country. And I didn't call you until 6 months later because I went to Mexico. But I
Mhm.
wanted to get that American stench off of me. I didn't
Okay.
want to call you and still be trauma dumping, not paying attention that I'm out the country. I supposed to
Mhm.
heal, go swim in a cenote, go meditate, go meet the locals. You taught me about the locals.
Mhm.
You didn't tell me go find the first American you can find and latch on to them. You kind
Right.
of trained me, but
Right.
I kind of get off place. So keep me on track. I got my I'm ADHD now. Keep me on track. But
Wait, what? Okay. So, but remember, like before you came, I something just told me I need to check up on her. I haven't heard from her. I wonder what she's up to, because I knew that you. I don't know. Just sometimes I can tell when people are serious about things and when they want to do something. So I try my best to encourage people. That's what we all do over there in the group. We try to encourage
mhm,
them to come
mhm,
because I want people to have what I have.
mhm.
And so I was like, let me see what she's up to. And so, and then I contacted you, and you was like,
Girl,
yeah. Mm. I was,
I
you,
mean,
I was like,
it was a bittersweet, proud but sad moment. A lot of reluctant of calling you because I was ashamed. I lost my family.
oh, you
Like I was
know,
so ashamed that, being in America, we put the titles and we put so much behind the title,
uh-huh,
wife and mother. Well, we
uh-huh,
lose ourselves. Like I actually felt like I'm nobody now that I'm not a mother are not a wife. And even though
Okay.
you can't take mother from that title,
Mhm.
because you get confused, you get to thinking, okay, did I just throw my whole life away?
Right.
You wake up sometimes like, oh my God, I'm in a one bedroom efficiency. I went from a business owner, owning several business, owning several houses, several cars,
Right.
money in the bank, to, oh my God, all I got is a backpack.
Yeah.
But
Um.
then I'm like, damn, I feel good. I ain't got to worry about payroll. I don't got to worry about taking care of people that don't want to take care of themselves. I ain't got to worry about um, getting audit and taxes
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
card notes, and everybody got to make sure. I, I'm free.
Right.
I'm
Right.
I'm
Right.
free. So that's not important to me no more. Watching you all learning how to be a minimalist, like, it ain't all about the nails, the cars, the clothes, and that. I was so happy to get rid of all that stuff in America. I did not realize I was a consumer. I always
Right.
thought, since I'm the businesswoman and I sell, 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 but I
Mhm.
realized I was the biggest consumer there is. I emptied out my houses 3, 4 times. I
Mhm.
filled it up, emptied it out. Well, let me keep it as an Airbnb. Fill it up, empty it out. Well, let me keep it as a facility. Then I have one of the nurses OD in my facility. And that was
Oh.
God pushing me out. Like,
Right.
nothing is going to work out for you here.
Right.
Only thing
Right.
worked out was selling that house at a nick of time.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
after I sold it out, after I left the country, can I say it's been flawless? I know people, y'all got to prepare people
Right.
for the what ifs. But I
Mhm.
cannot tell y'all people, if y'all take anything from a person that's moving abroad in your beginning stages, change your mindset before you get on that plane and
Mhm.
change it to everything works out for me.
Mhm. Mhm.
At universe, God, show me how great my life can be, and
Mhm.
expect nothing but the best. Because we
Right.
don't went so long with expecting the worst and pray for the best.
Right.
We live like that. And then when you bring that out of the country with you, guess what?
Mhm.
I've been flawless, but I have other people that done went through the same route, went to the same place, and had a situation every
Right.
time.
Right. 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 Right.
But I
It's.
came out the country. Every line I went in, I had my Abraham X in my head. Everything
Mhm.
always works out for me.
Mhm.
Universe, show me. And it's been, I've had 11 months of flawless, far as out the country. Then, of course, the crap at home,
Right.
but you
Right.
have survivor's remorse. I'm
Mhm.
going through survivor's remorse right now. I really can't enjoy like I want to, but I'm like, okay, let me stay focused. Let me stay healed. Let me
Mhm.
do something. Like you said you're going to become creative when you get out that country.
Oh
Don't
yeah. Oh yeah.
think. And less
Oh
people. I left the country with $950. You'll see me floating around on YouTube, Resource Rods, the crazy lady that left America with $950.
yeah. Mhm.
And I had just lost a half a million 2 years prior.
Mhm. Mhm.
No cap.
It was time. So, Roz, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick because I need
Okay.
to say hi to our people that's in.
Okay.
So, hi, hello, wet diaper. Hola, how's everything? So, earlier when I first came in, I explained that Mocha left the organization.
Mhm.
She went to pursue other things. Um, but she's still floating around on YouTube and
Mhm.
TikTok under Mocha Mazel.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can find her there. Me, Kwame, and Tansy is still here. So then we have Conscious Daughter. Good evening, Conscious Daughter. So she just wants to say that what you're speaking, Roz, is facts
Thank you.
and is real talk. And she has a question for you. She
Mhm.
wants to know, what did you do for income when you were abroad? Yes, that's
Okay, so
it.
My route is not like everybody's route. I left a situation where I got remarried. I was going through a divorce. I got remarried. So when I left, all my finances was cut off because my family tried to stop me from leaving. And when I say I left with $950, I left with $950. I was doing Walmart Spark. I don't know if y'all know what that's like, a delivery service. So I scratched up that money and left. But I created a retreat. I created a retreat on TikTok and just made like a travelers group and was saying people come and join me in Mexico for my birthday. And people came and bought tickets, and I took the extra
Mhm.
money from what they came, because when you get in a country, you're going to get connected with whoever you connected with, and they're going to know the country. So
Mhm.
they're gonna give you know the discounts. They're not gonna give you the traveler. And then I was already a virtual travel assistant too. But the bulk of my money, let me be honest, I went to WGU University because in order I was knowing I was gonna come out the country and might have to teach. So a lot of places was saying that I have to have my bachelor's. So I said, well, let me go back to see if I can go to school. And I heard about WGU University. Now this ain't what everybody want to do because nobody wants to go in debt. But I don't worry about credit no more because I've been to 4 different countries. Nobody go about credit. So I took out a student loan, and that held me over until I went, and I stayed under $1,000 a month. But when I got out the country, I start going live. I start talking about my experience where I was at, and I got into DBA. I don't know if you know what Digital Boss Academy is. I had bought one of those resale rights where you buy a digital product, and it was like a school, and it taught you all about marketing and digital products and done for you. Everything was done for you. Like you
Mhm.
literally, they even gave you ebooks that you could sell. So I start promoting that, made a couple of sales off of that. But after I studied that, I said, how can I take all the business that I had? Let me explain. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19. I'm
Mhm.
50. So I've had every business. I done had logistics. I done sold houses. I had residential care, had a catering company, a food truck. I disposed the demolition homes. You name it, I done it. But I was trying to think of how I can put me into a package that I can sell on TikTok or on phones. So what I started doing was reaching out to people who don't have a presence. They have businesses, but they don't have a presence in TikTok or marketing. Or you don't see them on YouTube, or they don't have
Mhm.
infomercials, or they just don't even have a website. And I start soliciting my services to just everybody. Like, hey, I'll do your digital products. Hey, I'll get
Mhm.
you online. Hey, and then I start sending people to people like yourself, people who are established, and they can help people relocate, help people come to a country. Anything, I just start sending them people. So send people send me some kickback. But the
Mhm.
bulk of my money, let me be honest, it was student loan. I got 4,500 in January, so that money carried me all the way. I end up finding somebody in Jamaica who will hire me and let me stay. They will pay for my home, they pay for my food and my transportation and my flight.
Mhm.
And all I had to do for them was, he was starting a transportation service, tourism service. He didn't feel
Mhm.
like doing his taxes, his paperwork, his he had inventory coming in from China. I did all his inventory, just everything that he didn't want to do. I offered them services. And
Okay.
that's how I got the contract. Because once you come out the country, you're gonna get creative. Now there's remote jobs you can get. There's realistic remote jobs, but you can't. You're not gonna. Don't go for the 20, 30. You might have to go for the 15, or sometimes the 10 or 12, because out the country it doesn't cost that much. If you want
Mhm.
to hurry up and get a faux show, get you a little remote job. But if you want a faux show, create something that you can sell. Start
Mhm.
doing consultations. Like the minute you leave the country, minute I left the country, now I can consult people because I actually did it.
Right, right. And that's what I
And,
always tell people,
mm-hmm,
that to create your own job. Because also in a lot of countries that do the work visas, they'll take that as a self-employment. So create your own business. That's what I always tell people. You don't have to work. I mean, it pushes you and it might be an uncertainty, but as long as you believe in yourself, others will believe in you as well. So I always tell people that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And you get creative. Like, you're not gonna want to rely on a job. A lot of people's like, I gotta get a job, I gotta get a job. The moment you leave America, you got to leave that behind. So, and I was, once I did too, I just scratched up as much as I can, but I had money to leave the country, but everything was locked down. So God made me like, okay, you ain't got, because when I left, I'm like, I got my credit cards, I got boo boo, I got this, I got that, baby, all that was shut down. He even messed up my cash out. I
Okay.
just now, so me getting on live, telling people my life and how I'm hopping around countries, that's a 30-minute consultation. Some people pay me $50, some people pay me 75, some people that pay me 20. I'll make an ebook for you for like $100. It's people
Mhm.
that got stuff that they like, I got a book, but I haven't finished it.
Mhm.
And then once I came out the country, Alec calling me, asking me, how do you get your house registered? How did you get your food truck? How did you do this? You
Mhm.
can book a consultation with me. I don't care if you my mama. I'm out
Right.
the country. I need to make
Mhm.
pesos. I need to make Jamaican dollar. I need to make baht. So
Mhm.
I don't give free conversations no more. Treat yourself like you a walking business. To the young lady that asked me, what did I do for income? If you want me to give you a direct question, I'm going to break it down. I got student loan money. I found odd jobs that I can do for people once I came out the country. I put myself on Fiverr. I reached out to people that I know that don't have an internet and start doing little odd jobs that I can do from my home and my phone. Um,
Mhm.
you don't have to have one way of getting income. You want a seven ways of getting income, but all of them you can just do from your home and your phone.
Mhm. Mhm.
Or you could do something physical when you get there. When I get to Jamaica, she walked me through. I didn't get my work. I get my work permit. I'm a register my job, register my business, and then I'm in Jamaica. I got a business in Jamaica where I'm just consulting people. I'm helping
Mhm.
locals get their business out there.
Mhm.
I want to give back to the community. I want to get into agriculture. I got peoples in Belize that got land and they letting black Americans who want to leave America come there and get a plot of land. So I'm getting hooked up in the tiny homes where I'm going to
Mhm.
get a percentage for everybody who gets a tiny home sent to Belize.
Mhm.
So if you know any people out there that are desperately ready to leave America and y'all about that life, I got somebody who's living off the grid and they're building tiny homes and you can get a plot of land long as you commit to the community. Y'all got to get
Mhm.
up in the morning and go fetch the water and pick the fruits and vegetables. That's all she's asking people to do is to participate and you can get a plot of land.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I hope that asks her question because I get money in so many ways, but I
It
don't
it
got a remote job. I don't got a remote job. And I am
it
going back to school for my bachelor's because I'm in East Asia and I think I'm going to hop around East Asia and do some teaching.
okay. Okay. So, I want you to tell them about your stay, because you know a lot of people come here, they be like, "Oh, let me get an Airbnb first," or they
Woo!
want this or they want that. But I want you to tell people about your stay and like the things that you experienced where you were living.
Yes. Well, mine was supposed to be business. I did not come there when Stella got her groove back. I came on business because
Mhm.
people with other people's like, who's gonna give you a contract in Jamaica? They cheap. They don't give nobody no money and da 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 da. You gonna get played. You gonna get scammed. You better watch your man. They gonna traffic you. I got told everything. But one
Mhm.
thing about me. I already knew who I was before I left, even though I was distracted and I was going through so much before I left. I still knew, that 6 months in Mexico, I had time to cry and oh my children and then I had to say, hold on, wake up, because you don't, because I was gonna go back to America after I left Mexico. But I was like, I gotta show up to Jamaica. I gotta show her she's the first person that talked to me. I manifested this because I was
Mhm.
like, I'm not coming there and be like, hey, can you come and get me and show me around and I'm gonna make money? Because that's how people did me. I'm like,
Okay.
nah, I'm coming to show my sister I'm about business. I'm gonna
Right.
get to
Right.
Jamaica. I don't know
Right.
how. I don't
Mhm.
know how. And
Uh-huh.
you was telling me, you was showing me the discount places. You don't play at tourism crap.
Mhm.
You know what, you're a local. You're a Jamaican. So
Mhm.
I had already had, that's one thing. You leave, when you leave X country and you go to Jamaica, you gotta reach out to her. I'm telling you, these other people, they will ghost you as soon as you get there, especially if you ain't doing this.
Mhm.
Now her
Mhm.
service is not free. But you gonna come, you're gonna get your money's worth, and she's gonna continue to walk. She is never a time she did not pick up her phone.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
she made me answer questions before I came, like, okay, do you know these people? What's
Mhm.
your location? Where you gonna be? What type of contract is it? She
Mhm.
was on me. But I was
Mhm.
like, I think I got this because I manifested it. And I was like, if I manifested, God got my back. So I
Right.
trade my services. This particular Jamaican, he been in New York for 38 years. So I was like, okay, I can kind of relate to him because he's been
Mhm.
in America for 38 years. And he's a
Mhm.
Jamaican with money. I'm not
Mhm.
coming to Jamaica finding the yard boys that's hanging at the resorts and looking for a mamacita. I was looking
Right.
for the businessmen of Jamaica.
Right. Right. Right.
I didn't come. I
Mhm.
was like, let me find. And I had been following him on TikTok. He's conscious. He's Pan African. He's Rastafarian. I'm like, okay, because the old school Rastas, they got a discipline about them. And this
Right.
misconception that all Jamaicans is they whores and they just want. No, they are disciplined men. They have very high self esteem.
Mhm.
They're not like y'all keep saying, like, oh my God. And one thing black women got it messed up, them women in Jamaica look good. They still got their natural looks, they natural
Mhm.
hair, they outlet y'all thinking. Y'all come down there, a lot of American women come here looking like clowns. Because we over too much. And going
Mhm.
around them, dang, my arms look good. That was from climbing them trees. Yeah, because you get your body together too when you come out the country, baby girl. But anyway, when I got there, I didn't get that. I was like, dang, I expected everyone to be beautiful because I really
Mhm.
love my people. And I did my
Right.
research. I'm like, Jamaica, this, and I could fit in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Right.
nobody gonna stop traffic because I got a big ass butt or I'm
Mhm.
curvy. I can be comfortable there. But when I had one thing about when you go there, you find the men that are respectful. If you're gonna do business there, you go and do business there and show them that I'm not coming here to get my groove back. I'm not coming here to get
Mhm.
rubbed down with coconut butter. I don't want to go to none of them photo ops. I want to
Mhm.
learn the land. And when I
Right.
did that, every brother that came around him, that I call them my brothers now, they respected me
Yes.
because I
Yes.
didn't come out. I was like, let take me to the trenches. When they did work outside, guess what? I got outside and did work outside. And they
Mhm.
was mad, like, no, you go sit. No, I'm out here with y'all, my brothers. I'm not here to be cute. I'm so
Right.
humble that y'all allowing me in Jamaica. First of all,
Mhm.
I didn't have to cook. I never cooked.
Mhm.
Every man around me cooked. And when I
Mhm.
say every man can cook,
I'm gonna say mostly, cause I was, cause I,
yo,
cause I done had
well,
some.
baby,
Mhm.
baby, the fishermen, You want lobster? I had a bag of lobster. I was sick of lobster.
Oh, okay.
You want mangoes? I had mangoes at my door. I was making mango popsicle, mango ice cream, mango. You want sour sap? They brought me a whole bridge. I started a tea business.
Because
Every, everything I wanted. And but the respect level that they had for me is because the way I carried myself.
right,
I didn't
right.
go there and they was fine. Let me tell you now. No, no, don't get it twisted. It was I had to pray to God now.
We had to bust out with the fan.
God, I'm trying to be celibate, not celibate. Celibate. I'm trying to be not celibate, celibate.
Yes.
'Cause, girl, I was ready to give it up for some coconut bun. I didn't know what the hell. I said, "Oh my God, wake up!" Okay, so beware. You know, but I went on business, and with me offering him the contract that I'm able to actually do a job for him, because first of all, a lot of people don't want to get on the internet, but in Jamaica, it's people are new coming to the business, or they been in business but they don't they get it from word of mouth. They
Right,
don't really do the marketing thing, so that's how you
right.
can get connections in Jamaica, make money. I went to the country, I found the elders that don't have connections with the city. They kids don't move to the city, they move to America, and they just got land full of wasted fruit. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, who could I connect them with? I could do this and that. So I reached out to people like, don't you got a restaurant? Don't you need da 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 da? Well, what about if we get this shipped to you and start connecting? And that's
Right,
how you
right.
give back when you go to the community. You don't go to these countries and try to take. You go back and not try to change it, because we got this American thing where we want to try to change stuff. And we
Mhm.
shouldn't be changing nothing, because we don't got nothing to be trying to come somewhere and change people who got culture, because we don't got culture. Fried chicken and hip hop is not a culture. I'm sorry. Just saying. But anyway, you have to come and respect the laws of the land and get with the locals, and then you'll get the local prices, the
Mhm.
local love, the local knowledge. Because if you come somewhere acting like a tourist, Jamaica gonna bump you over the head like a tourist. And let me tell you something too. They not kissing y'all ass. I
Mhm.
know y'all feel like, oh, the customer service suck. The customer service suck everywhere, because in America they're fake. They'll
Mhm.
smile in your face and spit in your soda in the back of the kitchen. But
Mhm.
Jamaica, you gonna get your food, you gonna get your services, but they not kissing your ass. Cause they
Right,
down there they're not making any money.
right.
And that's what I don't like. And that's why I did not support any of the tourisms. I did not go to any of the hotels. If it wasn't Jamaican owned, I do not support you, because
Okay.
y'all down there robbing these people. And they
Mhm.
deserve, they should have been making 10, 20, 50, $20 an hour, because them prices done went up like American prices. So when
Mhm.
I go to Jamaica, I love my people. I respect my people. I'm honored to be around them. I act humble when I go there. That's my second home. I'm even considering giving up my citizenship in America if things go left. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
get citizenship in Jamaica, because you
Okay.
can.
Right,
You can dual
right.
citizenship or whatever. But Jamaica is my top place. I love Mexico. I haven't been to Belize, but I do have land in Belize. But
Mhm.
Jamaica is home. There's a feeling there, and I think Jamaica's on the rise. I know people talk about China coming, but what China is doing is opening up doors for everybody to wake up and start being entrepreneurs. When we come out the country, being you from the United States, we supposed to open up businesses out the country, not come and try to take jobs. We supposed to come and bring jobs to these communities, because we're
Mhm.
walking robots. We're trained to be walking businesses.
Right, 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 right. I agree with that, and that's why I always tell people when you come start your business, because the jobs are far and few. It's not enough jobs here. So if you come and take a job, it's not. I don't think that is fair.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We the only country that allowed that, and that's what Trump is claiming he's doing, because every country you go to, Americans are not allowed to make money unless you come in as a digital nomad or they hire you as a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody can go to America to make money. So I kind of understand, but America's nobodies.
Right.
So everybody should be able to come and make money and leave up out of there because it's
Right.
stolen land. It's
Right.
half of it's Mexico.
And the
Goddamn
other
it.
and the other half Canada.
It's really like, so I'm telling people, hey, just book the ticket and get where you need to get at. Make your proper planning. But if you want to go to Jamaica, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident. Like I'm all the way in Thailand. It is beautiful. I got a beautiful home. My rent is only 227. So like if you on a cheap budget, I love Jamaica. Come to East Asia.
Mm-hmm.
I am the immediately when some people like you bring 10,000 here, that's a hundred and something $1,000. But
Mm-hmm.
it's still cheap. One thing about in Jamaica, if you go into the restaurants and stuff, I made it in Jamaica. But I also had a contract where it took care of the rent, the food, and
Right.
transportation.
Right.
But
Right.
if I had to pay for those things, I would have found me a little place for
Mm-hmm.
under $500, and you will find that if you connect with the locals in Mimi,
Mm-hmm.
you hit that Airbnb. One of my friends didn't want to listen to me
Oh
because
yeah.
for some reason they think we're gonna make this whole lot of money off of them, but it really be some hating shit because y'all don't want to see us pursue our career.
Uh-huh.
And she went and booked the Airbnb and got bust over the head.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't spent 3,500 since I've been there, and I was there for 5 months.
Oh,
She
that's
spent
what's
3,500 on her Airbnb, and they told her she had to pay the light bill. Make it make sense, lady.
whoa. Yeah.
3,500 in Kingston. I was in Portmore. Portmore is nice. I love Portmore. I want to buy me a house in Port.
Oh
I love
yeah.
me support. I love me support more because it's my little neighborhood. 5 months there.
Right.
It's the older people. Everybody's cool. I had
Mm-hmm.
not one incident, and even when I was with a big 6'5" Jamaican, so nobody was walking up on me begging, but they were saying, "But I don't mind that. Every country I go to, somebody's asking for something."
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go buy fruit from all the stands, like I didn't spend that much. And then I ate at like the places, the mom and pop places, they got
Right.
$10 plates. Cause
Right.
the plates, one thing about eating out and fast food in Jamaica is cooked. You gonna get
Mm-hmm.
your stewed chicken, your stewed fish, your aki. Oh, I love me some aki.
Oh yeah.
They was climbing a tree every day for me and that aki. I think I stripped the tree raw one time. I was like, dang, that tree don't look. Then they looking at me like, you think we done? I done took a whole. I said, what happened to all the aki? They looked at me like,
Girl,
your
you ate
stomach.
it. Mm-mm.
But yeah, you
Speaking
gotta you
of,
gotta act like the locals. You gotta act like the locals.
I think that I don't know. I just think like once people come in and they make the move and they have an idea of where they want to be,
To
like
be,
yeah,
yeah,
just come and
yeah.
settle. Because Jamaica has different type of
And,
environments and things like that.
mm-hmm,
But once
mm-hmm.
you come and you live instead of that
Partying.
extension of a vacation, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
people's one of people's first introductions to Jamaica is vacation, or it's like a big party spot. But once you get that out your system and you start living the life here, it's a whole different type of experience.
Once I had that rum, it was over for me. I
It's
was,
not the rum.
how the hell? Now, I gotta ask this question. I just gotta ask. How the hell are y'all women coming to this country, drinking that rum, thinking y'all gonna stay a lady? the rest of that day. I don't know what y'all daddies and mamas was training y'all to, cause do y'all understand that the wheelchairs at the resort is not for handicapped people? It is for y'all silly asses going down there drinking rum and they make it taste good. Yeah, it tastes good.
Uh-huh.
And y'all start in the morning and think y'all gonna make it to nightfall with the
No.
heat and
Yeah.
the jerk chicken. And then I'm seeing y'all getting rolled up to y'all rooms with y'all the lace fronts to the side. And y'all got these locals actually carrying y'all to y'all. I tried that rum one.
Oh, you tried it once.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm like, how? And these women buying big bottles, going back to their room, coming through the airport, grabbing filths. I couldn't drink a cup. A cup had me in the. I,
It's listen, it's definitely an acquired taste, and it's definitely something that you take time with. But a lot of people don't understand that and know that. It's something that you sip. You don't down it. You got to sip it. Take your time with it. I'm
it
about
went that
I'm about a two drink rum person.
cup
And
rum.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I like, to be honest, I like cool, it's called Kula Kula. It's like how can I
I
don't.
should have asked you because I had it. Now, when we went to St. Anne's to see Sizzler and
Okay.
they had a Bob Marley,
Mhm.
but I almost fainted. I'm so, I'm
Cuz
trying to rock with it. Cause this is our first time going out, like out from work. And I'm
mhm.
trying to look cute and show that I can carry myself like a lady. And I was
Sitting in the corner.
girl folded up. He was looking for me, all my boss and them.
Uh-huh.
They had an air conditioner place that you can go in. Baby,
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah, asking God, please God, if you make me uh get sober, I'll never drink again. I'll never drink again. Between the and
Uh,
the
you did it. Yeah. Mhm. Uh,
girl, but once it was over, I was yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. We had a ball. But it folded me under. I don't see how y'all drank it as
Wait,
women.
how was Sizzler? How was the experience? Like how was it?
Oh my God. One
How
thing
was,
about my boss, I should have known he kind of liked me a little bit because the places, but it's not that. It's not because they do everybody like that. Like, don't get caught up with, oh, romanticizing the Jamaican because they are raised to show you the beauty of their land.
oh yeah.
So I was just blown away because you drive an hour. So St. Anne is beautiful. It's considered the country. We riding up in the girl, the mountains at night.
Mhm. Mhm.
Them mountains where you one fall and you'll be down in the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord, the mountains. But once you get through the mountains and the concert was wonderful. He performed his songs. The locals was like he did more commercial songs, but me, I was just
Was happy.
flabbergasted just to see him. Like I
Mhm.
just and then the community was so beautiful. It brought out the elite of Jamaica. Like
Okay.
everybody was flawless. Everybody was beautiful. The
Mhm.
kids was out. It was full families out. Some of the Congress people. It was like the heavy hitters was out, and
Okay.
it was
Okay.
really, 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 really nice. I love that, and I love the Tuesday the night market.
Oh, you was
It's
going
in
to the night
Kingston.
market down in
Yeah,
Kingston.
I
Yeah.
love that every
It's,
Tuesday.
no, you know what I like about that? That it's the vendors, the small people that come out and they sell their things. Like you find things there like pumpkin punch or peanut, like people who have these small enterprises and they're out there
Hmm.
selling their wares. That's what
Hmm.
I like about the night market in
Yeah,
Kingston. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Mm.
And see, everything that I'm saying was inexpensive. I think the concert was $1,500 Jamaican dollar. It was like
Oh. Okay.
20 $30 something. It wasn't. We did things that was not expensive because I knew
Mhm.
that I was there working, and I didn't want my money to go out on stupid stuff. So when
Mhm.
you follow the locals, they not about to pay for nothing. And all
Mhm.
that, you got to pay to go to their beaches. No, Portmore own their own beaches. The beaches are in their backyard. You don't know a local if you had to pay to go on a beach.
Mhm.
And we don't all go to beaches. We go to rivers, baby. Go to the rivers in Jamaica, baby. Go take a shower in that water that comes shoots out that mountain. Yeah. Look,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Bumbleclack never.
I
Bumbleclack
like.
never.
I love the river. That's one of my most favorite places to be at is the river in Jamaica.
Oh, on them big old rocks. Like I would just float in
Mhm.
it and just like my experience with Jamaica, people was like, why you didn't do the first of all, I don't want nobody rubbing up my ass. Excuse me. I'm not getting nothing out of that. I'm not
Mhm.
doing no photo ops with the Jamaican dress on. I don't knock y'all for that, but I was leaving the country to find a safe place for my family and learn how to make global money and to heal.
Mhm. Mhm.
I was on a mission. I was not
Mhm.
coming out the country to live a vacation. I'm on a staycation. The earth is my turf. Wherever I land my feet at is my home. I was
Mhm.
going everywhere where everybody told me don't go. Y'all told me don't go to Mexico because of the cartel. They not even called the cartel. They called the narco. And they don't come to the place where I went, Merida, Mexico. And the
Mhm.
cartel is actually in America
Right.
at y'all borders when y'all coming into them places like Cancun and all the monkey places. That's where y'all getting snatched at and robbed and you
Mhm.
know, solicited by the police.
Mhm.
Then don't go to Kingston. Uh, just landing in Kingston. Everywhere y'all told me not to go,
That's
I
where you.
went.
Mhm.
Don't go stay in the neighborhood. I'm in the house. Every time you see me, what was that? In the house
In
in
the
Brooklyn?
house. Yeah, and you was like, I'll be right. Mimi, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna go down the street real quick. I said, okay.
You like, honey? Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah. Wherever I go, I'm gonna live like the locals. I'm gonna
mhm.
walk right around with them because I respect the law of the land. First, when I go, I learn the language. I learn how to morning. Morning might be at night. Good afternoon might be, I'm speaking, I'm
Mhm.
asking questions, I'm supporting the locals when the neighbors come out next door. I'm like, hey, hello, the elders. First of all, children, elders, and animals walk up to me. So when I
Okay.
got to Jamaica and nobody was talking to me, I was like, ooh, do I get that on me? Let me purify myself.
Mhm.
And everybody talked to me. I felt good. And then my boss was like, you a Jamaican. Like he watched me from a distance to see how I act. Because I
Mhm.
guess from him being in New York, living in New
Right.
York, coming back,
Right.
he
Right.
knows bougie women come because it's women that come and got their nose turned up.
Oh yeah, of course, all the time, all the
I don't
time.
like that. I don't like that. When you let me in your country, I'm hunt. Like it's Wagwan, it's in Mexico, I was Bonus Dias, and now I'm Sawadika. Sawadika, because they bow and talk to you here. Like it's a whole different flow here.
Mhm.
But you have to adjust wherever you go. But Jamaica,
Mhm.
Jamaica is not for the weak.
Thank you.
Leave your attitude in America, your impatience in America, your
Mhm.
expectations to have this glorified. Now if you got that bread, they're gonna take it. But you don't have to go down there and spend unnecessarily. You can actually go down there, buy you a property. They so much stuff is opening up in Jamaica right now. They even have financing now. If you want to buy you a house, if you want to buy you some land,
Mhm.
Mimi can walk you through that.
Mhm.
Anything you want to do in Jamaica, Mimi, I've got my business. All I got to do is take my, I didn't have my birth certificate. So make sure you got your birth certificate. Make sure you go get that standardized stamp on your degrees if you plan on applying at a school or a university in Jamaica. I'm not saying you can't do that, but
Mhm.
there's procedures they want you to go through. But
Mhm.
you technically you can go to Jamaica and open up a kids playhouse. There's not a lot of kids stuff to do in
Right,
Kingston
right.
or in Montego Bay. You can open up
Yeah.
a big old bouncy house facility. So I
Mhm.
advise you to make as much as money as you can from America and bring that money with you, so soon as you get there, you don't have to be worrying about what am I do to make money. Me, I come somewhere and I pay my rent off for a couple of months, or I put my rent up in escrow. Like this
Mhm.
crib here is 2,700 for the whole year.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just put money up in escrow. I'm gonna sublease it out. And when you come to Jamaica, you wanna connect with Mimi to find somewhere local where you're not spending over $1,000 a month. That's
Mhm.
ridiculous. If you're
And that's
spending over
wonderful.
$1,000 a month, you don't have to be right by the beach because it's
Mhm.
transportation is only $2 to get to the beach.
Mhm.
If you
Mhm.
stay in Kingston, it's a $30 bus to take you to Montego Bay. And then
Mhm.
she has a whole carrier driver service. So
Right.
it's easy. I think
Mhm.
Jamaica is easier than a lot of people, but people want to argue with me with that. I know when I went back to get my extension, I thought
Mhm.
it was hard, but it really wasn't. I just should have gave some pushback. And I was too
Right.
scared to. You can't be scared. You gotta, as long as you being respectful, you have to
Mhm.
question things. Can I speak to a manager, please? Um,
Mhm.
I was trying to get my extension, and the guy I think he was trying to get some extra money out of me. That
And
might happen out the country.
remember, I told you, I said, "Oh, you went to that one. Go to the other one because it was it's two different ones.
But
One
you
is
gotta go back to that one. I had to go back to
I
the
can go to
original
that
because
one.
because the other one is just for residency.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, this
okay.
one that I had to go to, it is for
Simple
extension.
distinction. Okay, all
And
right.
they do residency extension, but the other one you told me to go to, they only do something else.
They only do. They
Oh
only
no,
do.
they only do Jamaicans. It's a
Okay,
local Jamaican. It's not for foreigners.
okay. All right.
Pika, Pika is for us. It's where all the foreigners go at. The one you sent me to is the
Was
cult, but that's just for locals. That's
okay,
for
okay,
that's for Jamaicans coming back and getting their dual citizenship.
okay. So okay, all right. So they split it. Okay, so they split everything. It used to be all in
Hmm.
one place. So they split.
No,
They
I
split
guess it's
the department.
overwhelming now.
Yeah, yeah, because I know you seen that line there that was at the one on Halfway Tree.
Hmm. But
Hmm.
when I went back, they moving. I guess because they're separating it. And one thing I know about extensions now, they sent us to the side, and because at Pika, it's people getting extensions, it's people getting their work permit, getting their
Hmm.
residency. Because everybody was in there, the Asians, Chinese, everybody was in
Okay,
there, Americans, and because
okay,
I seen all color books. But the
okay,
other one, they was like, this is for Jamaicans who are coming to get their passport.
okay. See that one on Halfway Tree? You used to go upstairs to American Services on the second floor.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
But
that's
they
what.
wouldn't let me come in that one because I tried to get in that one. So I had to go back to
Mhm.
the original.
To,
And I
to the,
seen that manager and I said, excuse me. And she said, no, I
to,
don't want to hear no complaint. I said, no, 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 no. I tried to come here and get my extension. And one of the gentlemen said 50 grand. And 50 grand is for if you stayed past your extension and you had trained me, you need to be up there at that office 2 weeks or a week ahead.
mm-hmm,
You trained me on that. Don't be waiting to the last minute to get no extension.
mm-hmm,
And have that ticket coming into Jamaica.
mm-hmm.
Y'all told
Leaving.
me everything I needed to do.
Yeah.
That you got to have a return ticket. But let me tell
Mhm.
you something. Look, as it kept, you can get a ticket on round. Y'all can, you can get a digital ticket, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all this because when you get to Jamaica, you think you gonna leave and you ain't gonna want to leave. So you
Mhm.
get your ticket on board. It's only $15. It'll reserve your ticket for 48 hours. And then you come on through. Because they're going to check it before you get to Jamaica. They didn't really
Mhm.
check anything. And when y'all come through that airport, I don't care if they send y'all through a kiosk, make them stamp your passport.
Yeah, that's very
Because if you
important.
don't, If you don't keep that receipt from that kiosk, they will not give you an extension. I went
Mhm.
through hell. So please, when y'all come through Jamaica, make them stamp your passport. Even if they make you go through it, please stamp my passport because I got to get an extension and I'm trying to get my residency. You ain't got to say all that. Just make
Mhm.
sure they stamp it because
Mm.
I almost had stayed past my visa. And that's what you don't want to do about. One thing I say about Jamaica, out of all the countries I've been to, Jamaica's not playing with us, y'all. So have your shit in order.
I'm glad that you said that because Jamaica is laid back. Jamaica is cool.
But
Is
they
no
don't play.
problem. It's all of this, but one that's one place that does not play is Pika. You can sit there and have crocodile tears, and they will tell you, "I, you need." They will repeat what they said. You need to pay $50,000, and we're gonna hold your passport. What day you leaving? Like they're firm. Those are some of the
Mhm.
most firmest people at the
But I
peak
got
of.
6 months. I got six. You want to go to the countries, they're going to give you damn near 6 months. Oh, excuse me, Kika. They're going to give you 6 months to a year. You always want to go to a country. The people don't even know the country of Georgia will give you a whole year. Because we're not going to sit here and say, Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. You might want to go somewhere else. But we're
Mhm,
telling you, if you go to Jamaica, you connect with Mimi because you're going to get clobbered over the head. You're not going to be able, if you go to Jamaica as a foreigner, and deal people that you don't know, you're paying just as much as you paying in the United States. You're gonna be paying $3 to $4 or $5,000 a month to be in Jamaica, and you
mhm,
don't have to if you
mhm,
take the proper steps that Mimi is trying to tell you. Only reason why I'm promoting Mimi because Jamaica is gonna give you what you come for. And they
mhm,
can smell money, and they're not doing you a disservice. These people, this is their life.
mhm,
Your vacation is their life.
mhm,
And they are
mhm,
paying these people $2 and $3 an hour. So why wouldn't I clobber y'all foreigners? Not literally, but I want money. Y'all not gonna
mhm,
come and stir and smell and look and drink and eat and la la and ray ray and think y'all
mhm,
just not gonna participate because y'all go home and pay 5,000 for a purse. Y'all go
mhm,
home and pay 200 for a whack meal that's gonna poison you all.
mhm. So, mhm. Um, what I wanted to say. So, where can people find you if they want to connect with you? Because she's on TikTok a lot, you guys.
I'm on TikTok, but I'm on YouTube. I'm Resource Roz on YouTube, and I'm Resource Roz Gen X on TikTok. But
Okay.
I'm really kind of over TikTok because so many people have done lives about me.
Oh, really?
That's because I'm shucking. Like I'm shaking the atmosphere because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are on here salesy. And I'm telling people I met people like you. There's good
Mm-hmm.
people out here that's not about let me charge you $3,000, $4,000 before you even make it.
Right.
There's
Right.
people affordable that really hold your hand and don't ghost you once you get to the country. So I'm advertising you. I'm advertising Melanie in Mexico. I'm advertising Tony traveling. I'm advertising uh Queen Travel Queen in Playa del Mexico. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest cheerleader. But I want people like me that don't got the resources and the money to pay somebody $3,000. I want
Mm-hmm.
them to know about his people like you that want to save us. Y'all want to
Mm-hmm.
see us up out of America. Everybody sees what's going on in America except us because we sitting
Mm-hmm.
in that crap. We got
Mm-hmm.
Stockholms. We burying our children. I got a
Mm-hmm.
friend that buried her third child and she's still talking about, I ain't leaving my house. Why wouldn't you? It ain't a house, it's a morgue.
Her third.
And you wondering why I'm plotting and planning ready to snatch my kids up out of there. I got one down. She's on her way to Thailand, but I gotta come for my boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
We burn our kids and we still talking about we fighting. We gonna stand here and get our reputation. They are going to evacuate y'all. They
Mm.
already got buildings and homes up underground. Y'all not safe. And now
Mm.
they're targeting us. They can walk up to us and ask us what we doing and harass us.
Mhm.
They have the okay now. And y'all
Mhm.
still talking about, I'm gonna sit in America. Make it make
Mhm.
sense, people. Y'all still there dying over credit scores. There's no credit score nowhere out the country.
Mhm. Mhm. I what did I want to say? Um, forgot what I wanted to say. Sorry.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I
No,
be
it's okay.
passionate about that.
No, it's okay. What I wanted to say is one of the things that I believe in, because the reason why I came on board with BERJ was because when I migrated myself, I didn't have anyone. It wasn't any Facebook groups. It was just me navigating. And so I bumped my I done bumped my head 17,000 times, but I mean I did it and I'm here and I'm still here.
Right.
And so I want to give people that help. I also
Mm.
know what it's like, and I didn't have any family here. I had a child here. Brought a kid with me, all kind of stuff. So I mean, my mom passed away here because I brought her here, but I know what it's like not to have support. And so I want to offer people support because getting here, that's one thing. But after you get
Mm-hmm.
here, you still need the support. And that's what I like to give to people. Um, because they still need it. And those be your I wanna say the most, what's a good word? Tribulating times, I think. It's like
Mm-hmm.
after
Mm-hmm.
you get here and you're trying to settle, and you're trying to settle, you trying to
Right.
learn about the culture. Even if you are Jamaican and you've been gone for a while, it's still a
Still got
culture shock. So you got to come back and you got to relearn your culture. Um, just all sorts of things that you're going through. And so I try to be there to support you during that time.
mm.
But a lot of people don't do that. I believe a lot of people who, when they be doing the relocation for people, half of them don't even live full time
in the
where they be sending people to.
saying that.
Hmm. So that's
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 why I
another.
said you gotta do your research because these people be fraud out here. They be fake as heck, and you will
Hmm.
get to that country and they won't be nowhere to be found. I
Hmm.
talk to too many people that go through it. I
Hmm.
talked to too many people. That's why I just did my due diligence and did my research and I found people like you. I wanted hands on people. I didn't want people that's always on this platform, always advertising, always offering something to sell. I wanted people where they showed their real life living there. And you show your real life. You
Hmm.
showed how you got there. And people know your story. Cause
Hmm.
I was like, if she been through our list and she's still there, I want what she got.
Hmm.
Cause she's
Hmm.
got survival. She's done
Hmm.
been through traumatic things and
Hmm.
she's still surviving. I want that.
Hmm. Hmm. Because this,
I
I
don't want
mean,
the people that's doing it just for the likes.
no, I'm here because this is my home. I chose to be here. So a lot of times when people be like, "Well, why you left?" I'm like, "Because I chose to be here. That's why I made a conscious decision to be here, and I want to be here, and this is my home. And when things get tough, I just can't get up and go. I don't have nowhere to go to. I'd rather be in my own house than to be laid up in somebody's couch or on air mattress in somebody else's house, figure out this and that.
What am I gonna
No,
do next?
right, right,
What am I gonna do next?
and but missing my freedom in Jamaica. So I'm okay. Hmm.
That's
So,
why I said I can come right on back to Jamaica, because Thailand, they put you through so many changes. You got to do border runs, and you get a DBV, and then that could change. Like I would come here like couple months, then
mm-hmm.
go back or something like that. But if I can get a for sure, or either the land in Jamaica, I will come back to Jamaica.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. If I get a for sure, and
Mm-hmm.
be able to navigate my business, which I feel like I can, because the way I'm doing it, I'm not just focused on making money in Jamaica. I'm connecting Belize, Jamaica, and Mexico together. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sending nothing to the States. I want to get the vendors and farmers with each other. And see, Belize, they get their stuff shipped in. So I'm like, why not connect the local Jamaicans with the Belizeans?
Right, right,
Shipping is not going to be hard, because there's
right.
a lot of Jamaica. I'm sorry, Jamaica produces more than Belize and Mexico. They just do. Every corner is a hockey tree, a mango tree, a soursop tree, a cherry tree, a a plum tree, what they call avocados,
Oh, pear
pear.
tree. Yeah,
I'm like,
Guinea.
that ain't no. I'm walking up like, damn, my pears look good. I get home and cut that motherfucker. I said, this is an avocado. I said, hey, I thought you said a pear is a pear.
It's a
Why
pear.
do Jamaicans sound like they Irish? So I went down the rabbit hole to heard that Ireland's was there. That's why y'all sound like leprechauns a little
I,
bit. Irish people. Cause I can say you sound like a parrot sometimes. And then he said, well, the pirates of Caribbeans was right here. I said, y'all be
yeah.
sounding like parrots.
Mhm. Um, what did I want to say? I was driving some people around yesterday and they were like, it's so many trees here. And I was like, it's about 180 or so rivers and it's all these trees. And that's why we're the land of wood and water because it's water and trees everywhere.
Them
Everywhere.
mosquitoes tore my ass up though. If they could have fell off of me a little bit, just fall back, they would wait for
But
me.
do you know where you was at? Portmore is full of mosquitoes. That's what Portmore is known for, mosquitoes.
So they was letting me get ate up, and they knew what was going on.
That
And then get mad at me because I'm saying I'm taking days off. Like they would get mad at me because I would say, I'm gonna give y'all 1 day of mosquitoes. Cause I was wearing pants and long sleeves. I didn't get cute at all down there. I was wearing the same thing every day.
mm-hmm.
And I said, and they watching me just pop, pop, pop. But then they got me the I love that tennis play. I was turning
Exactly.
their asses up. Zap, zap, zap. I was smelling them. I was electrocuting their ass. I was the judge, the jury, and the bell. Bap, 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 bap. So when I get a good day or not be now I'm thinking about it. So y'all was he let me get ate up in Portmore. But they was turning my tail up, but I still didn't care. I was at every yard, every ocean, every river, every
Mm-hmm.
and the soup. I was eating soup in 90-degree weather. Make it make sense. Everything that they eat in Jamaica is for an
Hmm.
ailment. The soup is what you eat before you eat dinner to get gas off your chest. I ain't
Yes.
never heard that. But as soon as I eat the soup, all that gas is coming up. I'm like, I'm gonna be full. And then you ready to eat.
Right.
Everything that they ate, the callaloo, Lord, the callaloo and aki. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't know. I had to back up off the dumplings because they want to put four dumplings, four plantains, uh, yam. I'm like, look, I'm gonna be dragging a wagon when I leave here. I can't keep like, and I eat every bit of it.
Lord, that
I would clear a whole plate.
see, I don't eat. I don't eat dumpling, but I do eat. I eat a piece of yam and I eat a banana. Oh, Ross, you gone? Oh, she's gone. Let's see if she comes back.
Okay,
Oh, there
somebody
you
was
go.
calling in. Somebody was calling in. I
Oh.
need to put you. I didn't. I've been exercising in Thailand, and one, two women. When you leave out the country and you ain't got that unhealed version on you,
Mhm.
they have you been in the kicking chicken? Okay, okay. The men just come out of nowhere when you healed, because I know you be thinking like coming out the country. I was thinking, um, I'm bitter. I'm still going through things. I don't want to talk to nobody. You can't be like that. Because I'm in Thailand and all the women are talking about the black men don't talk to you. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing Jamaica, but I had nothing but black men walk up to me. Hey, how you doing? Who are you? And I don't know if it's the Jamaica because
Oh.
I'm down here cosplaying. I'm not acting like I'm from America. I'm down here wagwan. I'm cosplaying. I'm from Jamaica. Girl, I'm down here with Jamaica hat on, Jamaica shirts. My dress say Jamaica. Baby, that Jamaica got them all boys coming to the yard because they like,
you,
oh, you from Jamaica?
you down there rapping, huh?
Cosplaying like a mom. Yeah, you American? No, I'm from Jamaica. What part? What parish? Kingston.
Oh boy.
And they got I get up walking in the morning, baby. They at Jamaica on me. Cause when you leave Jamaica, I don't care if you are dog ugly and you feel that in your head.
Mhm.
Jamaica gonna make you feel like queen before you leave.
Mhm.
My self-esteem was low.
Mhm.
That time I left Jamaica, I walking. Look at me. My skin's glowing.
Mhm.
I guess. Oh, thank you for holding my door. I mean, I've been treated like a queen ever since I left. It put me in queen status. So
Right.
Jamaica's
Right.
not just it's something, it's healing to the soul. You're gonna leave
Mhm.
with you're gonna detox first of all when you leave America because all the food is natural. Like I didn't
Mhm.
eat chicken in America, but I ate chicken in Jamaica. Make it make sense. And
Okay.
my body formed out. Look at my arms. I was climbing trees and mountains and moving around and I detox. I did a surasop seed cleanse and
Okay.
y'all got the leaf of life there. Like name all the medicines that you have there.
Mhm.
Everything you everything in Jamaica cures something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You probably drank some Cersei.
Sarah, see, I did it all. I was chewing
Okay.
on the bitters and
Oh, okay.
real sea mouse.
Mhm.
I've been on sea mouse for 30 years. And now that
Mhm.
I'm thinking about it, because I got to Jamaica and got real sea mouse, I'm
You
thinking I
wasn't
done had engineered sea mouse. That was that damn pool sea mouse with
Mhm.
salt
You
on it.
Yeah, so now you done had real sea moss that was harvested out of the sea. And it's all different kinds of sea moss too. I think the most common the purple ones are in high demand here, the purple sea moss. Mhm.
I I I done got thrown off. I didn't get thrown off, but wherever you go, just know you're not going to be alone. If you come with this presence of healed version of you, having high expectations of knowing things are going to work out for you, everything's going to work out for you. But
Mhm.
Jamaica, you cannot go down there with that American mentality. You can't go with impatient. You can't go with rushy. You can't go with I'm gonna do it on my own because you're gonna get clobbered over the head. You're gonna be paying out more than you ever could imagine. So
Or running around in a whole bunch of circles from point
yeah,
A to point B. Mhm.
and getting a
Mhm.
hold to the wrong people because sometimes people are in survival mode, and we
Mhm.
are looked at like a foreigner. You a lick.
Right, right.
So you got to be mindful, and that's anywhere, even here in Thailand. I get now that I'm cool with the locals, I get different prices now.
Mhm.
I was paying 250 baht for a meal, which was about $6, $7. Hanging with
Mm-hmm.
the locals, they done showed me a place I can get a meal for 50 baht. That's
Okay.
under a dollar.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm only eating here. It's 50 baht instead of trying to go hang with the Americans and paying American prices in Thailand. So y'all saying y'all out here paying $15, $20 for a plate, and you can go up the street and get the same plate for $1.50. But I'm gonna go there
Mm-hmm.
just to hang with y'all Americans. Shit, me, take me to the locals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
The,
hang with y'all. I
the
don't want to
same
hang with
thing.
y'all.
The same thing happens here, but so it go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad you back. I want to be a part of y'all group. I know Mahogany went on. If y'all need a replacement to come through and rep, please let me come through and rep for y'all because I'm a product of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm an early product, and I'm a product that did not have everything that I needed to come
Right.
out the country. So I can help the people y'all ain't got time to help because
Mm-hmm.
um you pretty much need people to already know what they want to do. And I can
Mm-hmm.
figure that out and listen to say, hey, you need to do this, and that. Because it gets redundant when you constantly got to say it over and over and over. I created a guide. I'm going to send you that you can send everybody, your little sign in guide. Just to even know if
Okay.
people are even serious. I had AI to make a guide to know if people are serious and for them to read the guide and ask them their whys to make sure this is what they want to do
Right.
and this is the
Right.
country they want to come to. But a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people, they don't even know they got the money now to come. And you don't have to come and stay forever. You can come, fill it out, leave, go back, make you some money, find out a way. Because the minute you get to Jamaica, register for your business, your job permit, go through them processes, then you will have that out the way.
Right. 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 A lot of people. I don't think a lot of people, they don't make the, because they don't know every, they don't, they know that they want to go, they know that they want to come, but they don't know how. They also don't know how much they should do. Like they need that plan, that
Mhm.
plan, to whereas once they come, they make use of their time. A lot of
Mhm.
them get caught up in the beauty and they get enchanted by Jamaica.
Yeah.
And so next
Mhm.
thing you know, it's 90 days and they like, oh, I need
Oh
to
my
leave
God.
where I
Because mines went quick.
came. Yeah, yeah, I
Mines
did.
went quick, but I went to school, and then people wonder why did I go back to school at 50 for the money for one, and I needed something to occupy my mind so I wouldn't sit there and be ruminating, thinking, "Oh, I need to do this, I need to go there. What's going on in Jamaica? I want to go, 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 go." Because I had to live on less. I'm teaching myself how to
Mhm.
live on less, so I don't have to. If I don't make USD anymore, I'm gonna be okay.
Right.
Because
Right.
wherever
Oh
country I go in, I'm going to make that money of that country because I'm trying to get away from being indoctrinated with the USD. I'm
yeah.
trying to
Right.
break up with the USD. Now, I'll make it. I know you need USD to make it, but I see the empire of USA going down and I see the
Mhm.
money going down. I'm in every country. I see it. It's decreasing every day.
Right. Right.
So my goal is to make the money, the currency of the country that I'm in.
Mhm. Mhm.
When I go to Jamaica, if I get contracts with Jamaican, I'm gonna make Jamaican dollar. I'm not gonna be asking them for USD.
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah. And
So
that's what.
that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, I think we get so caught up on how we gonna do it. You gotta book the flight. Ain't nothing gonna shake until you book that flight. And when
Mhm.
you book that flight, that's when everything gonna start. But start preparing yourself. Create you a digital ebook, a journal, some t-shirts, coffee mugs. Get you a site. Get on the TikTok shop. Get you a YouTube page together, and find a
Mhm.
product that you can sell. Start reaching out to affiliate market people, seeing if you can be affiliate market. If you used to do hair, make you a hair tutorial, a course on how to become a beautician. Whatever business or job you had, make it into a digital product.
Mhm.
You wouldn't believe how many small, like I'm doing $7 consultations. And in
Okay.
that consultation, you'll get a guide.
Mhm.
As $7 is 15 minutes. I just did that for because I was doing them free and I got overwhelmed with the free. And I'm like, I gotta get something. But one thing I noticed when I don't ask for money, they still send me donations because I'm giving resources. I'm real. I'm a real person. Just like you, Mimi. You don't ask for much. Your consultations, you're not your prices need to go up. I'm be honest. Your prices
Mhm.
need to go up because your product works. I'm
Right.
prime example. Just because you showed me what you showed me, I'm on my fourth country. Just
Mhm.
because what you showed me, you first of all you said get your passport, little girl. Like, come on now, get your passport, then we can talk. That motivated.
Mhm.
Let me get my passport.
Mhm.
Then you do your research. This is how the guidelines of Jamaica is. You not hold my hand. You told me do my research. Find out for yourself so you know I'm not lying.
Right. Right. Mhm.
And with me following your blueprint, I'm in Thailand right now. I'm
Mhm.
coming back. Jamaica's my home. I'm treating Jamaica like that's my home. But I'm gonna hop around because I've never been nowhere. And I want
Mhm.
to give my children options just in case they don't want to come to Jamaica. I want them to have
Right.
other options. But I know I can grow old in Jamaica.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
So I'm gonna be hopping
Mhm.
around Jamaica, Belize, and Mexico because my goal is to connect all three countries where we just recycling the circling the agriculture. And right now, I don't care what nobody say, Jamaica is the source of agriculture. It's so much
Mhm.
unstuffed on land. If you are into real estate, if you're into making business, incubating business, Jamaica is raw land.
Oh
You
yeah.
just Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
Now
Definitely.
you might have to
And
bring your work crew with you because they take
mhm.
forever. You might have to hire
Mhm.
you a few people, come, Mexicans, somebody come with your family members or something to come down and help y'all build because they gonna
Mhm.
drag their feet too. But
Mhm.
beautiful, 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 beautiful. There's so many people that have came and Mimi's been there forever, so she's gonna have tremendous amount of people to come. But I just
Mhm.
appreciate you because I'm your student. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of your students, and I call you be like, I'm in
Mhm.
Mexico. I'm on my way to Jamaica. I'm on my way to Thailand.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I didn't even have my passport 2 years ago.
Mhm. I am so happy. I am so happy that you had the opportunity and the chance, and you took that gamble on yourself. You believed in yourself enough to take that gamble. You didn't let your
Mhm.
fears um you didn't let your fears hold you back.
No,
I am so happy that you did that for yourself, that you liberated yourself.
thank you. Because you get a
You
superpower once you do it. Once you do
are.
it, you get a superpower. You really
Mhm.
do. You get a superpower once you do it. It's
Mhm.
spiritual. It's not just getting up, leaving somewhere. It's life changing because it's like you're leaving your abuser. If anybody been into a domestic situation, when you finally get out of this situation and be able to go, that's what it is. Once I
Mhm.
left
Mhm.
America, I was able to say, and not saying that like I got to go back because, of course, people try to pull me back, but I'm equipped now. I ain't
Right.
all pitiful. I'm going back through there with that Jamaican swag on me, like I'm queen,
Mhm.
precious cargo.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Mhm. So I guess we're gonna wrap it up because we've been on here for
okay.
about a half. But
Thank you so much. It's morning time here in Thailand, so I'm gonna go walk the beach. And
oh,
I got a little younger Meyer. He's like, "Well, do you want to walk the beach?" I'm like, "I'm not no old lady. I don't need no help." He's like, "No." I gotta show him my passport today because he don't believe I'm 50. He said, "You
Okay.
just don't wanna, you just don't wanna talk to me because and you saying you're old." I said, "I'm 50. I'm old enough to be your mama, boy. You 30." But I'm gonna let him walk me up his beach though.
Mm-mm.
But you have that fun when you come out. When you get that stitch out for you, you're approachable. Because I'm hearing black women that's moving abroad saying nobody's approaching them. You're unapproachable. Cause I'm over here 50, ain't studying nobody, ain't putting no makeup on nothing. Walking through, got big sweat, but I didn't even have a sweat towel on me, and they coming up to me, "Hey, hold on!" They jumping off of butt buses. "Hey, hey, hey!" I'm like, I thought y'all said I came here because they said the men don't talk to you. They here for Asian women. So I was like, okay, I can come man my business, and I don't care because I have no problem with black men dating outside their culture because
Right,
we remind them of their mama, their sister, their cousin. We remind each other. And American black people, we probably are can. We probably
right,
cousins, distance.
right,
So when they
right.
come to Asia and be dating Asian women, I don't get offended by that because I understand a lot of us are traumatized by our mammies. So when
Mm-hmm.
they want to date fat outside they rest, and these families invite them in because the Asians they are very loving people. When I see a black person being coddled by an Asian family, I'm happy for them because I know they need that
Mm-hmm.
love, especially our black men. So I have no
Mm-hmm.
problem when I see a black man with any other race. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care whatever race they're with. I see they need that because we've been so
Mm-hmm.
hard and tight. Like I don't even want my kids dating black American women or any
Oh.
American person because they're traumatized. They're not. They're
Mm-hmm.
working out of fear, out of captivity. We're brainwashed. So
Mm-hmm.
I can go on that all day and I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm about to go take my walk, and he's Nigerian.
Okay.
Think I'm
Okay.
from Jamaica, and I gotta let him know when he see my passport today. I'm from Kentucky. I'm not from Jamaica.
Your heart and soul is from Jamaica. That counts.
Oh, girl, I'm having a time of my life. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm learning how to embrace life because I was a people pleaser, overachiever. I was a doormat, the black sheep, the everything you can name it. And now
Mm-hmm.
I am set free, and I appreciate you, Mimi, for that. And anytime you need me to come on and rep you, anybody needs
Mm-hmm.
any referral, like if they need to know your product, tell them to come over to Resource Rise. You was the beginning of my life of moving abroad and doing it on my own. So
Mm-hmm.
if I can do it at 50 by myself with $950, anybody
Mm-hmm.
can do
Mm-hmm.
anybody.
Yep.
And to the person that asked me how I make money, if you need for me to go over that, I will give it to Mimi. If you book a consultation with Mimi, I will generate you several different ways of making money abroad and you can execute
Mm-hmm.
it. And I will give you remote jobs that you can get like now, like immediate remote jobs that allow you to work from anywhere. So if you book with Mimi and you tell her that's what you need, then I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a wonderful night, and we'll be talking soon because I'm
Oh
probably going to
yeah.
be coming back towards that way, and I'm gonna probably come to Jamaica, and then
Okay.
leave America, go to Jamaica, and then come back here.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
If my
Okay.
daughter stays or not. But I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. I thank you for having me on here. This was a dream come true. I manifested it that one day you will be interviewing me about living
Mm-hmm.
abroad, and it's here. So today has
It's
been a,
here.
a life achievement.
It's here. Well, everybody, again, this is Resource Ross. You can find her on YouTube. She's over on TikTok, but not all the time. So can
Yeah.
find her on YouTube.
You too.
Thank you for coming. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you being here, and I will see you around again.
All
And
right.
everyone, we BERJ, the online community, will no longer be active August 31st, 2025. We're all on YouTube. Um, Mocha Mazel has left the building,
Hmm.
but she went to go and pursue, different things. We
Hmm.
love her and we miss her.
Hmm.
And we wish her all the best in her new endeavors. But she's still on YouTube as Mocha Mazel, and you can find her there. Um, and I believe she's also on TikTok.
Hmm.
And I think, and she also wrote a book. I can't remember the title off the title off the top of my head. But she also wrote a book, so that's what she's doing. So anyway, y'all,
Hmm.
I haven't seen you guys in a long time, and it was nice to see you. And I'll be back. Promise, we're back. So we'll be back. All right.
Yay. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Bye, Ross.